We now go from Central California to Southern California with Jordan Kawachi, our entertainment guru. What do you have for us today, Jordan?
Well, I'm sure we all saw the Super Bowl 50 halftime show, which was supposed to feature Coldplay as its headliner, but people all over social media are now saying that Beyoncé and Bruno Mars stole the show and that Coldplay didn't belong. Coldplay feels pretty sad about this and said they plan to write about it in their upcoming 8th studio album, which you probably won't even hear about because nobody cares about Coldplay anymore, which just so happens to be the title of the opening track on that album. This week, Kanye West released his new album, The Life of Pablo, but then stole the spotlight from himself by saying that he is $53 million in debt. We here at The Update did a little research and found out that according to Kim Kardashian, in 2015 she made, you guessed it, a whopping $53 million. Now we don't want to make any assumptions or point any fingers, but I think I know where all of Kanye's money went. In other Kanye news, if you felt like you haven't heard enough yet, recently the hip-hop superstar has been making waves in the Twitter sphere, calling out all sorts of public figures for problems seemingly all created by him. The latest drama he has stirred up involves Taylor Swift, which I know is giving me flashbacks of the 2009 VMAs. The drama began when Kanye released his new album, and in particular, the song Famous. In this song, Kanye claims he is to credit for Taylor Swift's fame, and also hinted that he may still be interested in resolving their drama between the sheets. Nothing like some good old-fashioned misogyny coming from a new father. Finally, we want to wish a very happy birthday on this day we're filming to the princess of all things pink and plastic, Paris Hilton. So crazy you're still staying young at heart, and by young, we mean 16, even at 35. It's also Michael Jordan's birthday today. Now, Paris Hilton and Michael Jordan are two very different people. One has spent the majority of their life around big black men, being endorsed and sponsored left and right, all the while displaying poor fashion taste. And the other one is Michael Jordan. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Jordan. We now send our beloved program into the hands of Brookelynn Graditi to give us the lowdown on all things sports. Sorry, I got a little excited. What's up, BG?
Well, Timothy, the world of football may have to start adjusting themselves to life after Marshawn Lynch. The, shall we say, eclectic running back is officially hanging it up after this past season, which proves, yet again, Seattle's ability to kill off successful running backs. We're looking at you, Sean Alexander. But we can't wait until we see him become the first non-talking analyst of TV. And moving on, there's nothing more American, nothing more flashy than the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. So obviously it was held in Toronto, Canada this past weekend, where last year's champ Zach LaVine defended his title with a series of eye-popping slams, jams, and bams. And there was also rapper Drake, courtside for the All-Star game, unsurprisingly, who showed just how cool he is by ruining this potentially legendary photo. Unforgivable. Lastly, champion boxer and favorite Garden Gnome Manny Pacquiao has been dropped by Nike after making homophobic remarks this past week. The company said Pacquiao's comments were, quote, abhorrent, and that they'd much rather go back to keeping their endorsements with their more progressive athletes, that at their worst will only assault their girlfriends or sexually assault strangers. Well done, Nike. It's nice to see you take a stand against things that simply have no place in our society. Now, please go make sure the children in Indonesia are getting back to work. That's all I got for you guys. Back to you.
Switching gears, we now have Colton Responte in the field. What do you have for us, Colton?
Stabbings. Do you like them? No. Do you love them? Absolutely not. Today on campus, we're asking people the question if they wanted to be stabbed or not. Retake. What's up, guys? My name is Colton Responte, and I'm on the Hill today asking students questions about stabbings. Because one girl was just upset enough to stab her boyfriend for spending too much time on social media. Instead of looking her in the face and say, babe, I love you, he got a knife in the face and was sent to the ER. So what's your name?
I'm Cody Wolf.
So how much time would you say that you spend on social media a week?
A week, I would probably say 6 to 8 hours.
Wondering, how much time do you spend on social media in general?
A lot of time.
Too much time?
Probably.
Enough time for your boyfriend to stab you?
No.
10 to 20 hours. Do you think that's enough time to spend with your significant other? Do you have a significant other?
I do,
Okay.
but
Well,
he doesn't live here.
how much time do you think you spend with him?
On Skype, we Skype every night for 4 hours.
All right,
so-
Skype. Do you think he would stab you if you spent more than 20 hours? If you spend more than 20 hours. Do you guys have significant others at all? No, you don't. So, okay, let's say your hypothetical RuneScape girlfriend came at you. Do you think she would stab you if you didn't spend enough time with her?
I would hope not.
Do you guys play RuneScape at all?
No, don't know.
Okay. What would you do in a situation where your boyfriend got so mad where he went all stab rage on you?
Be like, bro, chill out.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
How cool is he?
He's okay.
Okay, so he's not a stabber. Okay, so yeah, just state your name and where are you from?
My name is Helen, and I'm from Florida.
So there was a story this week, a horrible one. Whoo, bud, hold on to your hats for this one. A man got stabbed to death by a woman for using social media too much and not paying too much attention to her. So how do you feel about that?
I don't know. It sounds violent.
You know, it's very, very violent. Do you have a significant other by chance?
Yes.
Okay, so what would you do if your significant other, was just on Facebook all the time, just typing away, friending girls, maybe sending them a little flirt like? What would you do?
Probably whatever.
You'd probably stab him. You look like a stabber.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, throw it. Come on, hey, you want to throw it? Hey, no, it's nonsense. Get out of here, Tony. You nonsense. You, Jesus, Lord. Who am I? What is your name?
Alicia.
Alicia. So, what my question is, what would you do if your boyfriend was spending too much time on social media?
Well, I mean, he deleted his Facebook, so I don't think that would happen. But if he was,
Why did he delete his Facebook?
because he was
Sounds
spending too much time on social media. And,
Oh, sounds sketchy.
it was a little sketchy. I was like, what do you have to hide?
Is he in trouble with the law?
No, not at all. He's in the military, and
So he is the law.
he is the law.
He's laying down the law.
He's laying it
Oh
down
my
with
Lord.
everything with ISIS
Ah.
and stuff. He's like going underground.
ISIS?
He's with everything with ISIS. He's going underground. He's not ISIS.
Okay. Well, how was your test today?
It was okay. Actually, it was awesome. Now, what am I saying? I freaking aced that exam.
Okay.
And there was like 10 extra credit points. I got them all. So
Okay, that's cool. So nobody's gonna stab you,
hopefully.
and you're not gonna stab anyone.
I mean, I do have a knife on me at all times.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Brandon, so there's a story this week that a man got stabbed to death by his girlfriend because he was spending too much time on social media. So how do you feel about a situation like that?
First off, that's kind of crazy.
Oh, it's the craziest one you gotta have out there, It's crazier than whatever happened here. What happened here?
I had to get a tooth pulled.
It wasn't a
today.
stab? So
No.
you didn't stab you because you were on social media?
No.
Do you have a significant other or girlfriend?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so what would you do in a situation where a girl, you're just, checking your FB, just checking the feed, letting her loose, and then all of a sudden, bang, you get a knife in the shoulder. What do you do?
I'd first freak the hell out to start off with, and then I'd probably pull out the knife and try to treat the wound, and then probably overreact.
And probably just stab her back. That's probably what I'd do.
We now have Bailley Sims coming to us straight from Colorado, where she wants to talk to us about her experience.
So yeah, did you guys know they legalized pot in Colorado?
Yeah, we did. That was like news 2 years ago.
Well, good job keeping up with the news. I totally didn't know that until I got there.
Well, yeah, this is a news show, so we try to keep up a little.
Yeah.
Seems like you were really embracing the vibe in Colorado. Do you want to share your experience with us?
Oh yeah, totally. So Colorado, marijuana sales hit over like $1 billion since 2015, which is a big number.
It is. You seem really good at these numbers.
Oh, I've got tons of them. Colorado collected over $135 million in pot taxes, and $35 million went towards school construction projects. Also, drug trafficking is almost impossible now in Colorado. So much that the cartels have to buy their marijuana from dispensaries too. So now instead of being wary of the cartel because you're buying illegal substances, you should be looking out for paying too much from the middleman. I learned that the hard way.
I think there were some actual statistics mixed in there, I think.
Oh, totally.
Bailley Sims, everyone. Also, in Colorado news, for the last 2 years, there has been somewhat of a haze or fog over the entire state. Weathermen and meteorologists are baffled as to what is causing this anomaly. Although, when they were asked for a comment, they only replied, "I don't know, man, but like, look at my hand."
That's all we have for the show tonight. I'm Tim Kearny.
And I'm Brooke Wolford. Have a good night, everyone.